With the holidays fast approaching, I'm sure you're wondering what gifts to get your loved ones. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of recommendations here for you, and most of them will not even put a dent in your wallet. Let's get right into the video. One thing a lot of people enjoy is music, and one great gift you can get that special someone is an upgraded listening experience. For this category, I've got a couple of suggestions, but let's start out with truly wireless earbuds. Now, obviously, we've got the big players like the AirPods Pro and the Galaxy Buds Pro from Apple and Samsung. Both offer great sound quality, active noise cancellation, and good battery life. So if you're planning on getting a gift for an Apple or a Samsung user, you cannot go wrong with these earbuds. But with both of them coming in at over $200, that might just be a bit over your price range. If that's the case, you can take a look at the Galaxy Buds 2 or even the AirPods 3. And while they're not as feature-packed as their older siblings, they still offer a well-balanced, complete, and rich experience. That aside, there are a bunch of premium offerings from other brands as well, such as the Pixel Buds, Sony with the WH-1000XM4 earbuds, and the new Beats Studio Buds. But again, they might be just above your budget. If you're looking for earbuds at a much more manageable price point, then you have a plethora of choices, the Google Pixel Buds A being among them. But I would highly recommend you take a look at the Hacky Time Pro. With great microphones, active noise cancellation, delightful sound quality, and a price point that seems like a steal, whoever you get these earbuds for will be in for quite the treat. Alternatively, if you're looking for a more mainstream offering, then you can take a look at the Edifier TW-S1 Pro, which offer you practically everything you'd need from a pair of wireless earbuds at a price point that seems too good to be true. To find out more about the Edifier TW-S1 Pro, you can check out my friend Mike's video over on his channel, Team VRY. Now, perhaps you're interested in getting audio gear, but not necessarily earbuds. Headphones would be a great recommendation as well. For this category, I've got 3 recommendations. First up is the Edifier WA20NB. The design is beautiful. It can easily pass for a product several times its price. The sound quality is really good and the volume levels are satisfactory. It has active noise cancellation and very comfortable ear cups. It does have a few caveats, such as the lack of a 3.5mm jack and some other things which I addressed in my full review. The second offering is the Soundcore Live Q20 Plus. Similar to the Edifier WA20NB, these headphones have great sound quality, outstanding battery life, and active noise cancellation. They also have a special bass up feature and decent volume levels. They tend to be a bit bass heavy, and the sound profile does change depending on whether the active noise cancellation is turned on or off, but the price point is quite enticing, and you can find out more about these headphones in my full review of the regular Soundcore Live Q20. The third option I've got is more geared towards audiophiles in the house. So if you know someone who's really into high-grade audio work like music production or video editing, I highly recommend the One Audio Fusion A70. These headphones will blow you away, literally, with super clear bass that vibrates your ears, well-defined mids and highs, and the option to use them either plugged in or wirelessly. You not only hear the details clearly, but you truly feel the power of your music through these. What makes these headphones special is the fact that you not only get a 3.5mm port, but also a 6.35mm port, so you can plug them directly into your professional interface. It comes with all the cables you need included in the box, and they all have inline microphones. If you're shopping on a budget and you're thinking of getting some nice studio headphones, then you cannot go wrong with the One Audio Fusion A70. Still on the matter of audio consumption, if you're in the market for something a little bit different, perhaps something you can use to enjoy music with company, then there are a bunch of speakers you can take a look at. First of all is the Divoom D2, and I'm sure you've already noticed that this is a lot more unique than your run-of-the-mill Bluetooth speaker. The D2 has a fully customizable pixel art display which lets you design and showcase whatever you want on it via the app, be it a logo, animation, or whatever. The possibilities are basically limitless. It also has a keyboard with blue switches, which sound really satisfying by the way, to let you control your media. And most especially, games. Yes, that's right, you can play retro games like Tetris on the D2 just for that additional level of flex. If you'd like something more understated, however, you can get a soundbar like the one you see here. And if you want to know what advantages soundbars have over traditional speakers, you can check out my video on that. I will leave it in the end card at the end of the video. Okay, so we're finally out of the audio section, and if you're still watching at this point, then you are the real MVP. If you've been enjoying the video, then hitting those like and subscribe buttons would be really awesome. Now, perhaps you're looking to get a gift for a student. I can't think of anything more fitting than a tablet. There are a bunch of great options out there for affordable prices, like the iPad mini or the iPad 8th or 9th generation. However, in my experience, one of the best value for money tablets I've had the pleasure of using is the Samsung Tab S6 Lite. And while there are newer models like the Tab S7 FE and better performing tablets like the regular Tab S6 or even the Tab S7, I found that the Tab S6 Lite offers the best balance between price and performance. Watching videos is a delight on the Tab S6 Lite with a high-resolution display and quad speaker setup. It's powerful enough to run apps and games with a negligible amount of stutters, and most importantly for a student, the note-taking experience is top-notch. The included S Pen makes taking notes on the Tab S6 Lite an absolute joy, and if you get an external keyboard extension, then you can turn this into a mini laptop of sorts. If you're considering getting a tablet as a holiday gift, then I highly recommend taking a look at the Tab S6 Lite. But on the other hand, you might be thinking of something a little more productivity focused. In that case, then a laptop is what you're looking for. The Lenovo IdeaPad 5 has been my go-to recommendation when it comes to laptops for the entire year. It has been the ideal budget laptop for anyone who's looking for something sleek, compact, but powerful enough to get the job done. With either an Intel Core or AMD Ryzen CPU and 8GB and above of RAM, you can write all the reports and read all the PDFs you want, while still having room to play some games like Rocket League or even do some light Photoshop work or video editing. You also get a 512GB SSD, and all of this comes in at about $600, which isn't a bad price at all considering the specs and size. On the other hand, if a budget gaming laptop is what you're looking into, then the HP Gaming 15 is not a bad option to consider at all. Sure, it might be a bit older at this point, but that doesn't take away from the fact that the price has been significantly reduced and you still get a dedicated GPU, a decent CPU, and enough RAM to ensure you're able to keep up with your late night Genshin Impact or Rocket League gaming sessions. But regardless of whether you're playing games online or just streaming videos, you do not want to be susceptible to hackers and malicious attacks. That's why another great gift to get for the holidays would be a subscription to Privado VPN. You get access to hundreds of servers in countries all across the globe, and you can connect just one account to up to 10 devices, so the entire family can benefit from just one subscription. There's even a free plan which you can sign up for using the first link in the description, which gives you 10GB of VPN access every 30 days. I would not recommend it if it wasn't a service which I personally use and enjoy, so if you were looking at subscribing for a VPN service soon, or even if you were not, take a look at Privado VPN and thank me later. Another great gift to get would be a keyboard. There are a bunch of great keyboards to get your loved one who is a techie, and one of the best recommendations I can give is the Keychron K7. This is a low-profile mechanical keyboard, and my configuration has Gateron red switches, which means that they still feel satisfying to work on, but they don't make so much noise to disturb those around you. It is very tiny, as you can see here, which means it is portable and you can carry it wherever you go. The next category is a little bit on your usual side, but if you've got a content creator in your life, then one amazing gift to get them would be a microphone. And with the increasing cases of Omicron, then it's likely we'll be going back to online schooling or working from home pretty soon. So why not just take this opportunity to level up your audio game and get yourself a good microphone? The Yoto USB microphone has been my personal mic for almost 2 years now. It's an all-inclusive bundle which comes with a boom arm, shock mount, and decent filters. The microphone connects via a USB-A to USB-B cable, and it has a cardioid polar pattern. It produces crisp, clear, and accurate recordings while being very budget-friendly. This is the microphone being used to record the audio you're listening to right now. Links to purchase this microphone as well as all the other products in this video will be in the description below. But maybe you're looking for something more compact. In that case, I recommend taking a look at the HyperX SoloCast. It's also very budget friendly and it's quite smaller than the previous microphone. It doesn't come with a boom arm or any filters, but it does have a small tripod and it connects via USB-A to USB-C, which is a more commonly found cable. It also has a cardioid polar pattern and the sound quality is far better than what you would expect for this price. It's got a mute button at the top which you can tap to instantly mute the mic. And with all things considered, it looks like this mic was designed for streamers and gamers. So if you've got one of them in your life, this would be a great gift to get them. Now, as we all know, a lot of people make New Year's resolutions to be more fit and active all throughout the year. But let's be honest, most people fail horribly at it, right? However, one thing which can encourage someone to maintain a somewhat active lifestyle is a smartwatch. Of course, there are a lot of options out there. There are even smart bands dedicated for exercising and working out. But for now, I'm going to be focusing on watches you can dress up for a formal occasion and dress down for more casual situations. My first recommendation would obviously be an Apple Watch, as this is simply the pinnacle of smartwatches at the moment. So if you've got an iPhone user in mind this holiday period, getting them an Apple Watch wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course, Apple Watches are quite expensive and the latest Series 7 costs a pretty penny. But getting an older model like the Series 5 or 4 or even an Apple Watch SE would be a lot more lenient financially. But perhaps you're looking for something on the Android side of things. You might be taking a look at options from Fossil or maybe even Huawei with the GT2, or some offering from Mobvoi and the TicWatch series. And while those are all great choices, I found that with most Wear OS watches, there is one compromise or the other with either the software stability or the hardware quality. Now, Samsung and Google partnered up recently to bring Wear OS to the Galaxy Watch lineup, which was a huge step in the right direction if you ask me, but the Galaxy Watch 4 is still quite pricey. Personally, I've been using the Galaxy Watch Active 2 since April this year, and I even used the Gear S3 Frontier before that, and I can't say that I've been anything less than happy with my experience. Sure, you have some caveats like lack of access to the Google Play Store, but when it comes to hardware, it is immaculate, and even the software works well enough with Android devices once you've got the Galaxy Wearables app installed on your phone. Regardless of which brand you choose to buy at the end of the day, a smartwatch would be a wonderful gift to get someone, or even yourself, this holiday period. Of course, there's also the possibility you're looking at purchasing a smartphone. And while there are so many options out there, personally, I don't think any of them stand out as much as the Google Pixel 6. With Google's new and improved camera hardware, the performance gains gotten with the Tensor chip, the high refresh rate display, the bevy of new and intelligent software features, and the enticing price, I can't think of a better deal when it comes to getting a flagship experience for a modest price. Of course, it's not perfect, and there are still a number of bugs to be ironed out, but a lot of updates have been coming through and more are still on the way to make sure that this experience is as flawless as possible. But let me know what you think about these gift ideas in the comment section right below the like button. If you enjoyed the video, then please subscribe to the channel. My name is Johannes, this is Tech PhD, happy holidays to you, and I'll catch you in one of the videos showing on your screen right now. Peace.
What?